How much has Lionel Messi pushed you to become a better player?
I'm pushed to myself. I don't need other players to push myself. I just work since I was in sporting, so I push myself all the time to be the best.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
If you have a full-time job, keep your full-time job, start a part-time business and work it and work it and work it. Look at what you do in your spare time. And people go, I have no spare time. Well, yes, you do. If you broke it out, how much are you watching TV? How much are you on your iPhone, playing video games, doing things that really are not important? And take that time and channel it into the business that you want to create.
Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day before anybody else and grounding my thought process is in the no one will outwork me. No one. I love and I respect you guys. Motherfuckers will outwork me. All starts with this. 2 hands. Put that away.
Are you looking for the negative? This sucks, this government sucks, this person sucks, this is fucked. Or are you looking for the positive? She's nice, that's remarkable, I've got this opportunity. You choose what you're looking for because what you look for, you find. That's how fucking life works.
And in order to change, in order to build a business, in order to be the best parent, the best spouse, to do all those things that you know you want to do with your life, with your work, with your dreams, you're going to have to do things that are difficult, uncertain, or scary, which sets up this problem for all of us. You're never going to feel like it. Motivation's garbage. You only feel motivated to do the things that are easy.
I got this 10% rule. Whatever I'm purchasing isn't 10% of 100% value of what I have in the bank, I don't touch it. So in other words, let's say hypothetically, if you have a car that you want to buy for $100,000.
Right.
If you ain't got $1 million in the bank,
you shouldn't buy that car.
Don't buy it.
Right.
And that goes with your house, whatever. If you want to buy a house that costs $1 million, if you ain't got $10 million in the bank, bro, don't touch that house because you're not going to be able to afford it.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
People are not listening to you. Stop talking to them. That is the best piece of advice that I can give you. And what happens is that if you stop talking to people who aren't listening to you and start watching them instead, they will tell you what they're up to. But so if you have things to say them, but you find people that will listen, talk to them. The ones who aren't listening, pull back. Because you're devaluing what you have to say by offering it to an audience that does nothing but reject it.
Now, I'm not saying money buys happiness. That's not true. It doesn't. I've been rich and miserable, okay? But a lack of money is a passport to fucking misery. I played it both ways. I've been rich, I've been poor. I'll choose rich every fucking time and never look back. I still have problems being rich. Okay, but being poor is just, it's fucking, you know, it's compounded by all the shit that comes from not being able to afford the basic necessities.
Who would like this $20 bill?
I do.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to one of you, but first, let me do this. Okay, now who still wants it?
I do.
And what if I do this? Now who wants it now? My dear students, I've just showed you a very important lesson. No matter what I did with this money, you still wanted it because it never lost its worth. It's still worth $20. Well, there are many times in our lives when we feel like life has crumbled us up and ground us into the dirt. We may make some bad decisions or have to deal with some poor circumstances. And sometimes our lives can make us feel worthless. But no matter what has happened, no matter what will happen, you never lose your worth. You never lose your value.
Every woman has a right
not only to independence and security, but to live her life to the full and to express herself to the full, including through art and ideas as well as politics. And that right is denied so often to women because it is so powerful.
يقول له لرفع مستوى السعادة في حياتك تعلم 3 هوايات. هواية تجلب لك المال، هواية تجلب لك الصحة، هواية تجلب لك الراحة. If you love what you do, you don't have to work for the rest of your life. إذا أنت تحب عملك فلن تحتاج إلى العمل بقية حياتك لأنه عملك صار متعة.
People say, oh, relationships are tough. No, they're not. They're only tough when one person's working on it. 2 people can move a couch real easy. One person can't move it at all. If you're in a relationship, let me try to help you right now. Rule 1, stop competing. That's right. Her success is your success, and your success is her success. Stop competing. Number 2, okay?
It's easy to give up.
Hell yeah.
Easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm going to do the same thing again today, but I'm going to try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world.
Here's how you know if someone's your friend. A, you can tell them bad news and they'll listen. They won't tell you why, you know, you're stupid and why that bad thing happened to you and how something worse happened to them once and, you know, derail the whole conversation. You can actually tell them bad news and they'll listen. So that's a good thing. And then this is a weirder thing. You can tell them good news and they'll help you celebrate. And that's a really good way of deciding who you should have around you.
You can't skip steps. You have to put one foot in front of the other. Things take time. There are no shortcuts. And but you want to do those steps with, you know, passion and ferocity.
You said something about Junior just between us. No one's listening. Does he have what it takes to reach the top?
Not yet. I'm hard with him sometimes because he drink Coca-Cola and Fanta sometimes, and I'm pissed with him. I'm fight with him, and when he chips and fries and everything, I don't like it. Even my small kids, when they eat chocolate, they always look to me, and we have to be strong. But to be honest, he have potential. He's big boy, it's fast and he's dribbling well, but this is not nothing. I tell him every time, this is take a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. Sometimes when he's in home and I say go to the treadmill to run a little bit, after the treadmill I say go to the cold water to recover what you do tomorrow again, and it's Daddy, it's so cold, the water, I don't want to do it. But I understand, he's only 10 years old. Depend on him. I'm not gonna push nothing for him to be a football player. If you ask me if I want, yes I want, but he's gonna be whatever he wants. Even or doctor, or I want him to thinking he have to be the best. Or I want him to thinking he have to be the best.